Moses was born to an Israelite family during a terrible time when the Egyptian Pharaoh had ordered all newborn Israelite boys to be killed. But Moses' mother put him in a basket in the river and trusted that God would take care of him. Moses was found by Pharaoh's daughter, who raised him as her own child. He was given a place of privilege, something very unlikely for an Israelite in Egypt.
I was young and brash. I felt like nothing could hurt me. So when I saw an Egyptian slave master beating one of my own people, I was outraged. I can hardly say it, but I murdered that slave master, mistakenly thinking that no one would see. I soon realized that despite my high position, despite Pharaoh's daughter, the Egyptians wouldn't tolerate me killing one of them. They saw me as a slave who didn't know his place. I had to run away for the sake of my own life.
Moses is best known as the man who led the Israelites out of slavery. Later in his life, God appeared to Moses in a burning bush and told him to go back to Egypt and deliver his people out of slavery. But it would require Moses to stand up to Pharaoh himself, and the Israelites would have to trust Moses enough to follow him into the desert.
How was I going to do this on my own? When I was young, I thought I was invincible. But now I wasn't brave enough to put two sentences together, let alone convince Pharaoh to release his slaves. But I learned that the Lord can do anything. He even used someone like me. He gave me words to speak, he performed amazing signs, and most of all, he changed Pharaoh's mind. The whole thing was hard sometimes. I think over 40 years in a desert was more difficult than leaving Egypt. But I put my faith in the Lord. God helped me see that He's greater and more powerful than any earthly king could ever be.